Hey everyone, this is Louis7, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the cosmetics you can get with the Fates of Gundabad expansion in the Lord of the Rings Online, and specifically going to be looking at what you can get in the Collector's and Ultimate Fan Bundle. I do have to shout out Standing Stone Games because they got me a code for the Ultimate Fan Bundle, and I appreciate them doing that so I can take a look at those items and make this video. So let's go ahead and look at the two things I got. I got Ultimate Expedition Supplies, so already got that, and we have the Ultimate Fan Bundle bonus items, it looks like. So first I will open the Expedition Supplies. A note on the improved Expedition Supplies here, these you only get once per account on the very first character you log into. So it's important to log into the character you want these to go on, and importantly the server you want these to go on. For example, I actively play on 2 servers and occasionally play on a 3rd server, so I had to make sure I logged into the right server to get all the stuff on for that character. The rest of the stuff in the bundles, the cosmetics and that type of stuff will be on every character you do log into, but I did just want to point this out. This is actually going to give all the crafting stuff. Okay, so this gives rare crafting components, and there's the large die carryall and a whole bunch of virtue XP boosts. The virtue XP boosts are bound to account, the die carryall is bound to account, the crafting components bound to account, same with virtue XP acceleration tome, so that's essentially another 10,000 virtue XP, and then 5 XP boosts for like character XP boost. And one thing actually initially missed is I also got 5 of the Reputation Accelerator tomes, so these are also included in that. Moving on, I will go ahead and try to open the Ultimate Fan Bundle bonus items box, and this looks like it had a bunch of cosmetics, and so yes, this is the one with all the cosmetics and the such. So we have 2 cosmetic armor sets, the cosmetic armor of the Gundabad Reclaimer. This is just from the Collector's Edition, and this one is going to be from the Ultimate Fan Bundle. Now the weapon aura here is also Ultimate Fan Bundle. And then finally, we do have the Fateful Gundabad earring, which is also only the Ultimate Fan Bundle. Heading in here, one note I actually had on the earring is one unfortunate part about this is that the 2 previous expansions, Minas Morgul and Mordor, if you bought their Ultimate Fan Bundles, they also came with an XP boosting earring. So unfortunately, you cannot have all 3 of those equipped, and you will have to essentially choose only 2 of those. And this is an issue I know some players could run into if they did that for both Mordor and Minas Morgul and got those Ultimate Fan Bundles. This is a big consideration because it is an earring and both of those were already earrings. My personal preference would be that they would just use another jewelry piece or another item slot so you don't have to actually worry about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get just back to the video. Now, one thing that is not shown are the mounts and cosmetics that I got, so let's look at those. Alright, so we have the mount and cosmetic pet that came with each bundle. So the top ones here, these are going to be Collector's Edition as well. I will go ahead and actually just put these up top. But that is the cosmetic pet and mount you get from that. And here's the boar and finally the crystal you get for the Ultimate Fan Bundle. So the right column here is all Ultimate Fan Bundle. The left column here is Collector's Edition, and you do get the Collector's Edition stuff with the Ultimate Fan Bundle, of course. So let's go ahead and take a look what some of this stuff looks like in more detail. So if we just look at the cosmetics, here's the Crystal Grim, which is, my immediate reaction is it's pretty neat. There it goes. Now it's actually displaying a little bit, but that is what that looks like. It's just a little floaty Crystal Grim. Here we can get a little bit closer of a look at what it actually looks like in detail. So I think that one's actually pretty neat. And then here is the crab looking thing. What is that called again? It's an Ukhrash. So yeah, that thing's going to keep us company. It looks kind of like a Grodbog, but more crab-like, a little bit different. I would say more like a crab than a Grodbog actually, but I don't know. It's a little creepy looking and maybe a tiny bit cute at the same time. Let's see, moving on. Yes, we have the mounts. So first of all, here's the Collector's Edition Steed. This is a Gundabad Reclaimer, which I believe will match the Gundabad outfit. You can see it actually has an orc head on a pike, which is a pretty nice looking spear slash halberd thing. And then that's what that one looks like. Trying not to go through this all too quickly, but here's the Thunder Boar, which looks pretty normal for a boar. Again, that same cosmetic, which I believe will match the Fateful cosmetic armor, the one from the Ultimate Fan Bundle. But this is what the boar looks like when you move. It actually has an effect at its feet. Kind of hard to see right here, especially when there's clutter and such on the ground, but that is the thundering effect that they had. All right, so hopefully you all got to see in detail what that looked like a little bit more, and let's go ahead and look at some of the other things, the cosmetics and the such. All right, cleaned up my inventory a little bit, and let's look at the Gundabad Reclaimer, this one. So I'm going to look at this armor. This is going to be the one in the Collector's Edition. Ooh, my very first reaction is I am probably not the biggest fan of it. I don't think it looks bad, actually. It's just more of a, it's not my style type of thing. Oh, that's the hooded cloak, this is the non-hooded cloak, and this is what the helmet looks like. So I don't think the quality of it is bad, but it's just, again, not quite my style is how I would describe it. It does, if we go on the mount, it does match that appearance. So this is the Collector's Edition outfit. Now, one thing I am curious is if you can dye this. So let's go ahead and inspect it here and see what it would look like if I dyed it. For example, red there, black. It looks like it actually changes when I'm doing the chest color. That changes the sleeves of the chest part. I did not at least see any other part change. You know, pretty much just that. So you can't really dye it all that much. I thought it would be like, my initial thoughts is if the whole thing changed when you dyed it, that would look pretty neat, but that is what we have in the options for dyeing it. If you dye the legs, let's see what that actually changes. If I match it to be Ear of the Wind or Ebondim Blue, it changes that little part on the legs, which is right down here. Looks like the headpiece is also dyeable. You can see it up in red there. And the back color, I will also do red, but I didn't even see what it looked like. We can zoom out. Did not see what it looked like before that. So this part is what changes. That'll change to the red color. And I believe the shoulder pads. There we go. We'll just dye everything. Actually didn't really see any difference with the shoulder pads dyed. Let's try that one more time. There is actually a little part right here that's get changed when you dye it. So yeah, from my perspective, it's a little bit unfortunate that you cannot dye, well, you can dye this armor, but it doesn't change too much when you dye it. And I actually do like the visual quality of it. It's just something I tend to not go towards with my characters. Maybe with a character like this or another character, I could try to get used to using something like this, because I actually do like the detail, the design of it, and the visual quality. It's just, I often go for something with stronger colors is what I tend towards, so I just don't think it quite matches my style. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next set. Alright, so I went ahead and put everything into the next outfit slot, which is just outfit 1 here, and when I change, you can see there's quite a bit difference between the Collector's Edition and Ultimate Fan Bundle, even though the colors are pretty similar, gray, steelish looking. And this is what the Ultimate Fan Bundle, this would be the Fateful, I believe, yeah, Fateful Gundabad cosmetic set here. And we'll go ahead and get on the pig, I mean the boar, to go ahead and match and see what that looks like. This does look like a better match definitely for the two Fateful ones matching here. But this is what they look like at their default color. Of course, the mount, you can't really change the color. But let's go ahead and see what this looks like dyed as well. Alright, so the chest piece first. This one actually has a little bit, it seems like a little bit stronger accent color that you can change. Just changing that, maybe I should do red. Do something with that's a little bit bright and easy to see, and I'll go red on everything. But you can change, yeah, the shoulders, the chest piece. Immediately, I am actually liking the way you can dye. I did not see what the back looked like before. So also the cloak changes quite a bit more with the dye, so I'm definitely enjoying this cosmetic better. Unfortunately, in the panel here, it shows my weapon and shield, which don't really match much of anything. The helmet had a little bit changed to the accent color again. The legs, I feel like it has a lot of orange and the such. Hopefully that changes. Yep. Actually, the orange did not really change, but other parts of it did change to be more red. But anyway, that makes it match a little bit better. And finally, you can do the gloves and the boots. So I actually do like this one. I probably don't like it in the red color, to be honest, but I do like this one and the way you can dye it a little bit more. To me, these outfits would look great on heavy armor classes. I'm not sure for a Warden if I'm the biggest fan of both of these outfits. I will say I tend to like the Ultimate Fan Bundle one more, but I would, yeah, again, rather it on something like a champion or a guardian or even a captain. Just a heavy armor class, I feel like this would fit a lot better on. But I actually really like the design of it. For some reason, For some reason, this is something I initially wasn't all too excited about with both of the outfits. This is on the character panel. I have the collector's edition one, and the one my character is actually wearing is the Ultimate Fan Bundle one. But at first, I wasn't the biggest fan. I was like, I'm not too sure on this, but the actual style of it I like. It's just the coloring options on it aren't my favorite. Because again, I tend to usually go towards stronger colors and changing the color of the entire outfit. But yeah, this is something I'm actually really digging it for perhaps a heavier armor class. But before I get into repeating myself all too much, this is what it looks like, and that is what we have. One last thing I want to check is the Warsteed. So I'm going to take a look at the Fateful one, because with the Steed, I feel like you can already tell for the most part, this is going to be the one that came in the collector's edition, the Steed of the Gundabad Reclaimer. This will match this outfit. But if we check on the Warsteed, I want to see what that one will look like with the Ultimate Band Bundle, since we can kind of get the idea of riding a horse, what it would look like for the Steed. But this one being on a pig, on a boar rather, we couldn't really tell. So I'm going to equip everything, and that is what it looks like. I'll go ahead and apply that. I guess that would help. And there we go. This actually looks, I like the look of the Steed appearance. Wow. I am surprised how much I like that. That matches pretty nicely. And it seems thematic towards going like a Gundabad-like outfit. Again, for me, its preference is more so for a heavy armor class, but I might actually dig this outfit for my Guardian. Give this some blue accent, something like that. That's probably what I would dye it. And that is what I'm thinking right now. But yeah, the point of this video was pretty much just to show everything you got, which include, I guess, the expedition supplies and the cosmetics that you got from this. We did not actually look at the weapon aura, so we can go ahead and do that as the last thing. The weapon auras are a little bit weird in this game in that you have to actually equip the aura as well, it seems. So I went ahead and did that for the javelin. Here's the spear. That's just what it looks like. You can see as I change them. It's the one with the yellow lightning that is moving surprisingly fast. But that is what it looks like when I change them on the... I have a spear and javelin, so not really too much variety compared to a big two-handed axe or something. But that is what they look like. I actually do like that effect, and I like that it's always going on. So I am a fan of that. But yeah, with that, we have now taken a look at all the cosmetics that come in these two bundles. And again, I hope this video was helpful just to show what things look like. I will have more detailed, say, monetization analysis like I did for War of Three Peaks. I plan to have a video like that coming in the near future, and anything else that comes up that I can do with these bundles as I think about it. One final note I have is there is a lot of stuff in the bundles that you cannot get right now that will be released either with the full expansion or with the update 30.3 with the Brawler and LI revamp. So that is the type of stuff that we will have to look at either for a future video and something you might want to take into account when you're deciding which bundle you want to purchase, if any of them. Just as a quick recap of what we got the 10,000 10,000 Virtue XP boosts. I had to mail some off to my Runekeeper, but we got 10 of these. We got 5 Rep Accelerator Tomes, 5 XP boosts, 5 2,000 Virtue XP boosts, so essentially like 20,000 Virtue XP in total. We got 1 cosmetic armor set, a second cosmetic armor set, which the Ultimate Fan Bundle one is the one I have equipped right now. We also got a cosmetic crystal grim, and then we got the crab looking thing, what is that called again, an Ukhrash, and then we got the cosmetic steed and a boar that matches the same outfit I have now. And yeah, as far as this video goes, that is all I really have to cover. I hope it was helpful again to just show you all what these things look like. And again, I will have a more detailed video on the actual monetization price of them and that sort of stuff in the near future. And as far as this video goes, I'm interested in what you all think, any feedback you all have on what this stuff looks like and your thoughts on it. And otherwise, with the video, I hope you all did enjoy it and learn something useful. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more or becoming a channel member to support the content. And thanks for watching, everyone.